What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Cole here back with another banger for y'all boys. And then, hey, today we're gonna be reacting to some shit, dog. We're gonna be reacting to some shit. Shout out to one of my favorite creators, man, Joe from Seattle, dog. The title of his video is called "But PC Gamers Are Crybabies. PS5 Fanboys Yell at Sony for Dropping PSN Requirements on PC Ports." Y'all enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. Help us out, man. But I'm gonna leave a link to the video in the description below. I liked it and I'm sub. Let's hop right into it, man. Let's see what Joe got to say, dog.
As you can probably imagine, I've been running victory laps in my brain the last couple days, because not only was my status as an epic gamer reaffirmed for me by JTech dropping the worst Doom gameplay I've ever seen, but also I got a massive W as a PC gamer and some...
Hold on, pause. I watched that shit and he wanted them them diehard PS5, you know what I'm saying, fans. I'm trying to be nice. The one of them corporate Sony boys, and that Doom gameplay was terrible. I still to this day don't understand the console war, as far as, like, you know, all the Xbox games that just got, you know, dropped, like the South of Midnight, Expedition 33, Doom, the Dark Ages, and Ninja Gaiden 4. They all going to PlayStation. You can play them on PC. It's like, that's a W for the whole, if you're a gamer, you know what I'm saying. Forza just got announced for PS5, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like all games should be able to be, you know, multi-platform. All the titles you haven't got a chance to experience, you should be able to experience. But for some reason, these corporate cocksuckers say, "Oh, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve that. PlayStation is better than Xbox. PS5 Pro is better than a PC." Bro, who gives a fuck? Play what you gonna play, dog. Who gives a fuck?
One who gets told that I cry too much about PlayStation requiring PSN accounts on PC games, I always get told, you care too much about these things. Well, apparently Sony disagrees, because they care enough about it to actually change it. Everyone write PC Gamer W down in the chat. I want to see PC Gamer W stapled all across my...
And I will comment that after I'm done watching this video. Yes, sir.
Face. But Sony slowly starting to roll back their PSN requirements on PC games is good for everyone. It's good for PC gamers, obviously, because it means more gamers get more access to more games without being required to give their information to a company who tends to have butterfingers with people's personal information. Nothing wrong with having butterfingers, you know, not inherently at least. Everyone has butterfingers sometimes. Sony has butterfingers when it comes to your personal information, and PlayStation diehard fans have butterfingers when it comes to typing out a really intelligent response on their little keyboards.
I wonder what the name of this game is. He's been playing this for like the last few of his videos. This shit look interesting.
That's why you guys keep typing out dumb responses, right? You just keep slipping a bunch of times. Every time news comes out, you slip. That's why you're always acting stupid. PlayStation fanboys have been on a fucking roll on this channel this year. Like, I'm recording this video on the 30th. We're not even done with the first month of the year, and you guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. I gotta hand it to you. It's gonna be hard to pick the worst console fanboy take of the year in 2025 if this is how we're starting. I thought the worst take of the year was when PlayStation fanboys looked at the news that Xbox games are doing really well on every platform, and that Xbox is gonna be selling them like millions of copies of their games on every platform, and then they somehow thought that was a loss for Xbox. Xbox making money means Xbox is dead. I thought that's as bad as it got, but apparently PlayStation actually doing something in response to criticism from PC gamers, this is also a loss for PlayStation, because they're doing a thing that's going to make them more money because they are listening to the demands of the consumer. The consumer was not giving them enough money, because this would not have happened. This PSN requirement rollback would not have happened if PlayStation was making enough money on PC ports with the drop off of people who didn't want to make a PSN account. This would...
They region locked 200 countries with that PSN requirement shit, and y'all thought they wasn't gonna make any money. Sony took a massive L with that. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like, Sony, I don't get it. Y'all already charged for online. What's the newest first party game for PS5 coming out? Ghost of Yotei. That's the only game. Ever since I got my PC, I haven't plugged this bitch up, and I don't know how long. Right. As far as I'm concerned, this is a piece of plastic. I could never be in love with a piece of plastic like how some of y'all is. People. This is also a piece of plastic. And yet y'all will go hard for these corporations literally trying to screw y'all out your money. Y'all do know these corporations don't give a fuck about y'all, right? Like, they will let y'all, you know what I'm saying? They had a choice between saving your life and making more money. Y'all think they gonna save y'all life? No, you are a fucking number. They don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about if you buying one of these, dog. That's it. That is it. Stop corporate cocksucking and just play games, bro. No matter the platform, dog. Quit it with the console war shit, gang. For real. Diabolical.
Not be happening if PC gaming was not a very substantial part of Sony's revenue stream, and by correcting this mistake, it presumably means Sony is going to make a lot more money on the PC platform, because they're not going to be doing a thing that actively keeps people from giving them money, so they're going to make more money by doing this. But this is a loss for PlayStation somehow, because we love PlayStation, we love Sony, we want Sony and PlayStation to be the most successful company in the galaxy. But when Sony does something that makes them money, we're mad about it, basically because it means they're making money off people who aren't going to buy a PlayStation, and we all know that if you don't buy a PlayStation, that just means you're a big old fake gamer, apparently.
You're a fake gamer if you don't have a PS5. I'm not even gonna say that.
Let's just get into this. So Sony made a big announcement about this, and let's just go through some of the responses, both to Sony's tweet and to other tweets like this one from Wario64, who are reporting on the news that Sony was tracking on PSN accounts. Can you tell that I'm tired? Can you tell that I'm starting to get a little burnt out on this topic?
I am gonna say something. You're a fake gamer if motherfuckers don't have a platform you play on. That just automatically make you a fake gamer, dog. Like, y'all, some of y'all grown as hell, fighting a war over a piece of plastic, dog. Y'all really corporate. Y'all will justify PlayStation charging y'all for online. Oh, yo, you get all the games. What, the games y'all don't play? Last time I checked, the top 10 most sold games of 2024 was Call of Duty, Madden, EA College Football, NBA 2K. See, y'all just like guns and balls, huh? And all of those games, you can play on everything. So what's the point of the console war, though? If the top 10 most sold games is all multi-platform, what is the point of the console war? Come on now, dog.
Like, we're still gonna do it because it's still funny, but it's just like, guys, can we find a new thing to talk about, please? PSN accounts on PC games for offline single-player games was fucking pointless. It literally did nothing but put a cap on how many people could actually buy the game, and put an even lower cap on people who were actually willing to buy the game. That's literally all it did. It did nothing beneficial for you as a PC gamer, as a PlayStation gamer, or for Sony. It did literally nothing beneficial to them. The only thing that it would do is maybe cheese their PSN numbers for investors, which evidently the...
Exactly. And PC players wasn't going for that shit. You region lock 200 countries out of the PSN requirements and don't get them access to this shit. And y'all trying to appease the fucking y'all investors with the PSN. Oh, people are buying our games. It's just so ironic that the PlayStation fanboys, you know what I'm saying? The PlayStation fanboys argue that PC niggas don't buy games, but yeah, But yet, they keep making the PC ports, dog. Why do they keep making PC ports if PC niggas not buying games, dog? Sony is not doing shit to not make them any money for no reason. Sony is not doing shit to, if Sony don't see any money from what they're doing, they're not gonna do it. It's just that simple. It's just plain simple. Come on now, dog. Do better.
Drop in revenue was too much for them to ignore, for them to keep doing this, which is, go PC gamers, go team. Well, let's just look at various responses to the news of this and see how the PlayStation community is taking the news that the PC community apparently has more sway with their criticisms over Sony's business than PlayStation gamers do. Apparently, PC gamers are better at making their voices heard to Sony than Sony's core audience is. You guys can't be taking this well. At Caging Gamer says, watch how some PC players will complain about having to sign into a PSN account, but at the same time say it's a W that they get a tiny bit extra at the same time. Yeah, PSN accounts in these games is no longer required, but if you do make a PSN account, you get some in-game goodies, like some inconsequential stuff. Like I think there's a skin or two in Spider-Man. I think there's some like in-game currency in one of the other games. I forget which one. But basically, you just get little bonus add-ons now if you make a PSN account. You don't get locked out of the entire fucking game. So yes, PC gamers will complain about having to sign in because it locks them out of the fucking game if they don't. And then they'll say it's a W when they get extra because yeah, if you're requiring more information from me, I should get something in return for it. Like you're literally just describing what's happening as if it's a negative, but what's happening is objectively a positive. PC gamers complain about the PSN login.
I'm starting to think you niggas can't read. The Black Hokage said, never underestimate how stupid people are. And every day I see more and more I see what the fuck he talking about. Every day I read about the console wars, about how Xbox dying, PS5 boys on top. Y'all justifying buying a PS5 Pro that don't got no fucking games on there, with the 12 canceled live service games on there. And then y'all excited about, Forza and all this other shit, but those games came from Xbox. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want, honestly. And then y'all try to sit here and justify that the PS5 Pro is better than the PC in every single way possible. That's fucking cap. It's cap. Better frame rate, better resolution on the PC. We don't have to pay for online. Come on now. Use your critical thinking skills. Matter of fact, never mind. Y'all don't have no critical thinking skills. Never mind. My bad.
Because not being able to get into your own fucking game seems to be a solid thing to complain about, and PC gamers will say it's a W that they get extra stuff from the PSN login, because yeah, if it's optional, I should get something out of it for doing it. I'm contributing to your PSN login numbers and giving you money. You should be giving me a reason to do those things, right? Like, how is the concept of the consumer having power weird to you? It's like this is a completely foreign concept that the consumer does indeed have power in them.
We control the narrative as consumers. If we stop buying, you know what I'm saying? Same thing. This just goes back to the Helldivers 2 situation. If y'all don't like something, y'all have the right to express y'all opinion about what the fuck y'all don't like. Stop supporting it, and then eventually the corporation will have no choice to revert or make the changes necessary to what we want. That could be the same argument for the 2K community. Steady getting finessed out of fucking microtransaction every year, but the gameplay is garbage. If everybody that played 2K stopped buying VC or only made 2 builds and didn't upgrade them, you think Take-Two wouldn't notice the numbers drop and appease to what the fuck we want? We control the narrative as consumers. You have that right. But y'all so much of corporate cocksuckers. Oh, go Sony. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, W. Yeah, thank you so much, Sony, for charging me every month to play online for a game I already own. Thank you, Sony. Like, what? What? When did we become so fucking brain dead, dog? Corporate fucking sheep. When? Jesus Christ.
A marketplace. Maybe not your marketplace, because your marketplace is owned by Sony. You could leave that marketplace and come to this one where your dollar actually has some power to sway things, like how an open market is supposed to work. I guess we can also not do that. Mr. J Money Deuce says huge W for the crying PC gamers. Yeah, this is another mindset that I just think is funny. Like, the PC gamers sure get a W for the crying PC gamers. Well, we got the W by, I guess, by your definition.
You know what? The phrase I hate the most when it comes to gaming, when it comes to microtransactions, if you broke, just say that. If you're a corporate sheep, just say that. You have the right to complain about a product if you bought the product. Like, where did we get this mindset that it's okay for corporations to screw us out of our fucking money? And, oh no, stop crying, bro. You know, just deal with it. No, fuck that. You have the right, as a consumer, to complain about shit you don't like so the corporation will change it. Because at the end of the day, you have what the corporation wants. Money. You get a better product, they get the bread. That's it. Cool, calm, and collect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all want to be corporate sheep. If you broke, just say that. If you're dumb, just say that. That's what I'm saying. If you're dumb, just say that. Come on, man.
Crying. So, like, were we crying? You know what I mean? It's like mocking the winning team of a baseball game because they scored more runs. Like, guess that's a huge W for the big scorers over there. It's like, yeah, that's how baseball works. You get more score than the other team and you win the game. The fact that you're even pointing this out just makes you sound like a baby. But then again, some of us are just used to winning. Juan Grande says, imagine crying about taking maybe 5 minutes of your time to make a PSN account. Fucking little whiny ass gamers. Yeah, it's such an inconsequential little thing, right? It only takes like 5 minutes to make an account, you know? So like, ugh, it's so small, it's so inconsequential, you know what I mean? So why was it locking people out of the game if they didn't do it? If it's so small and so inconsequential, why couldn't I play the game unless I did it? What do I, the consumer, get out of this small, inconsequential thing blocking access to the thing I bought? What?
And nobody can answer that. Because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, bro. Come on now.
What do I get out of that? Nothing? I don't get anything out of that? Alright, get rid of it. Why is it there? I swear, you guys will complain about PC gamers criticizing the obviously criticizable thing, but you won't answer the simple question. Why shouldn't I criticize it? Why should it be there? If it were any company other than Sony doing this, I don't think you would have this attitude. And that's the problem. Hey, idiot, have you ever...
Shout out to Joe from Seattle, dog. One of my favorite creators, man. I could watch his videos all day, but we're gonna cut it short, dog. If y'all enjoyed this type of content, you should hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all take care, dog.